about it. What's up, guys? Welcome back. Thanks for tuning in. If you're new here, my name's John. I got a turbo LS FOXBODY. I'm a beginner. I have no idea what I'm doing, but I'm looking to learn on the way and share it with you guys. But yeah, it's been a while. It's been a minute since I've recorded, and I hate that, but at the same time, life happens. I don't want to just film just to film, the filler, even though this is probably what this is right here. Nothing really interesting has happened, so just keep doing the update videos, I guess, just so everybody's up to date. But all right, let's get to it. Real quick, if you're watching this right now, like you, just take a second and click the like button at the bottom of the video. I kind of wanted to see if it would help the algorithm a little bit, if you would like the video. So if you do, I appreciate that. All right, let's get it. So yeah, I was just out here straightening up, trying to make some room, getting ready to put the interior back in, so I need to straighten up a little bit. See these nice wheels right here? I think they came off of a Jeep or something. These are just my street wheels and tires, something I can just throw on and not care about. But I do have them CO7 Hoosiers, and I don't know what to do. So I have the other race stars for the back, but I kind of want to do the whole one set slick, one set radial. So I don't know if I should just buy another set of wheels, maybe some cheap Jake's wheels or something. I don't know, but I got to figure that out when it gets to the point. The next big thing I need to work on is the rear. I got the Racecraft lower control arm brackets and the bolt-on ones. I'm going to bolt them on and probably get them welded, but they'll be getting put on. I got a brand new set of some strange 10-ways, and I got some stock springs. So I'm pretty much just using the same setup that Sammy has. Boost is my friend. He's went really fast on that setup, and I'll probably not even go close to that, but I know it works, so I like to keep a setup like that. Another thing that the rear needs is I need the axle tubes welded. I know some people don't care about it, but it's just one of them peace of mind things. And once they get welded, I'm also going to put the torque boxes in. I got some torque boxes, the bolt-in ones, so I'll probably get them welded also from the back, wherever they go back there. Probably get them welded through there, because this thing, the one on the passenger side, is actually coming out a little bit, so I want to catch it while I can. And one of the really exciting things that I did over the weekend, and it's exciting to me because I've never had it, but I got my reverse lights to work. So when I engage the trans brake, now the reverse light will work, and I'm just pretty pumped up about that. I'll drop the video in right here. Another thing is, I can say that the wiring is 100% done now. Nothing else needs to be wired in. Well, before I open this door, this car hasn't had a dash in it since I took it out, and it was all porno red. I took it out and I painted it all black, and this hasn't been in here for about 4 years. So let's go on the other side. Voila, the dash is in. So that's actually red underneath. It's painted with Duplicolor vinyl and trim paint. I've used it before and I'm pretty happy with it. So my gauge cluster, my Terminator X, and I got a trans gauge and fuel gauge. Wired that up real nice with the Florida 5.0 blank cluster. I drilled the holes. And all this is, and I think the sun got to it, it's a magnet. A piece of metal goes on the back and it just sticks. So I'll be able to take it off to get the card out and all that. There's my switch panel. It's actually a radio delete. I drilled some holes in it and I added some switches. I got my fan override, my trans brake switch to turn it on and off, and the boost controller on and off. And you gotta have USB. I have about 3 USB ports in this whole car because whenever I drove this in the past, I never ever could charge my phone because nothing worked. So now I got all the USBs I'll ever need. Also, Amazon speedometer. Got that mounted up in there. That's just the micro USB, and that plugs right into my USB port that I have on the center console. Drilled into that. So yeah, now I'm like official street car. Just gotta finish putting the vents in and stuff like that, and the kick panels. So the interior is probably like halfway there. I got the passenger seat put in with the Team Z mount, the low mount. Let me go on the other side and show you guys. Oh, this is on this side. It's the Team Z low mount. And I know I said on an older video that I wasn't happy with it, and kind of changed my mind. Installing that passenger one the other day took me like 30 minutes. This driver one took a lot longer, I guess because I wanted it a certain way. And I had to dent this in. I had to dent the crossover brace, the transmission. I had to dent that in to fit it. So once you dent that in, it fits good. So it is a nice kit. I like it. Especially the low mount. I'm 6'5", so I'm gonna need that low mount. Yeah, it's still a mess in here, but now that I have both seats mounted, I can pull it all out, clean everything, vacuum it, maybe paint a few spots that have a little bit of surface rust, like back in here. Paint it with some Port 15, and I can get ready to put the carpet back in, and the harnesses, and the rest of the interior, like everything. And the headliner's in, but all the trim pieces are still out. Another thing that needs to be done, which isn't really a big deal, but it's bothering me, is I need to straighten out this bullhorn. I don't know if you can see that. Rubbing on that pretty good. A lot of space here. So it's no problem. I just got to straighten it out. And I also got a little nice Motion Raceworks trim ring that I want to put on there just to hide the edges. And if you don't know, it's V-banded right here on the inside. So I don't know if you can see that. So it's V-banded, and I have 2 more V-bands. So this was just kind of a little extreme, but it is what it is. It's unique. It's my own style. That's why I did it. A lot of people say it looks ugly, whatever. Hey, it's not your car, so I don't care what you think about it. But I am gonna have Kyle make me a flush one, so that way I can switch them out. When I don't want to be super extra, I can have the flat one. And also when I get a little teardrop one. So I could switch it out if I want to, and that's the whole reasoning why it had the V-band there. That, and so I can take the front end off without taking the whole exhaust off. So it's just all one piece until it gets to that V-band. There's actually, I don't know if you can see, there's a mount on the frame rail right there, and it has a little bushing in there to weld it to the pipe, and it's bolted to the frame rail. So it helps with all the weight and all the motion. So if I just adjust that, it should be centered up pretty good. Just another one of them dumb things that it's bothering me. And this pollen is crazy. Look at that. Pollen's crazy here in Maryland, but the weather's finally starting to get around, so happy about that. Also, since I pushed the intercooler up about 2-3 inches, that made all the piping shorter. So as you can see right there, it's not even tightened down. There's a big gap right there. So I'm going to get Kyle to come and weld that all one piece, which was the plan anyway. I wanted it all one piece because I don't like the couplers. Eventually when I upgrade the turbo, I'll probably get a V-band housing, so it can just be V-banded all together. that's just another thing that needs to be done. Oh, and I got this sweet turbo guard. Took a couple weeks to get here, but I like it. I can take that big filter off, just have this. You know, usually I wouldn't even run anything, but it's so close to the tire. It's a street car, and I don't want no rocks going up there and messing up that billet wheel. Another thing I did, the cold side's not on, or the fender isn't on because the cold side needed to be welded, so I'm leaving that all off. But while the fender was off, I made a little drain for my coolant overflow. I know it's pretty ghetto looking, but hey, it works. It doesn't leak. Got a little valve right here. I can reach in the fender. I already tried it. This is just the Amazon overflow, by the way. I got that up there. I angled it away from the wheel. Turning's good. And then I just loop the line right there. Drains right from the bottom. That way I don't have to take the fender off every time I want to empty this. And believe me, it fills up quick. So another thing I'd like to change is my catch cam. I don't even know if that's even needed, necessary, whatever, but I got the little oil cap adapters, the 10AN, and they both run to that. And it's kind of a bad spot for it because now I have the fuel lines running behind it. I got the harness running through it, and it's just a lot going on right there. So I'm gonna see if there's another way I can do it. What I have in mind is, so I got this idea of maybe putting riv nuts on here, or maybe even Zeus's to make it removable. And I'd like to put a box catch can right inside here and run the line straight through the firewall. I already did my measurements, and it's about 5 inches. Up here, it's about 4, and as it goes down, it gets down to 5, and even 6 and 7 right down in here. So I was thinking getting the box one. I already saw it on eBay, and the measurements were good to where it was going to fit. The only problem would be when I put this panel on, it would have to have 2 holes for the breathers. I'd have to drill 2 holes for the breathers, or just take the breathers off, but I don't want the oil to be an issue, flying up everywhere and stuff. So I don't know how that would look with 2 filters hanging up here. I mean, I know the race car guys put them in the back, but I don't need that. I'm far from that level. But I'm just kind of brainstorming. I don't know if you guys have a better idea or something, let me know. Like I said, I just don't really like where that's at right now, and the lines going over and all that. It's just, could be a better way. I know that was probably a lot of talking in a boring video, but I just wanted to put something out there to get you guys a little up to date. And I promise, I know I've been saying this a while, and there's going to be some good videos coming very soon. You see how close this car is. The only thing that needs to happen is I need to get a little bit of, 2 hours of fab work done, the rear end stuff, which I don't even really need right now, but it's gonna need it, so I might as well put it on now. Put the interior back together, mount the tires up, nut and bolt check everything, get an alignment, and I'm ready to go. I know this whole thing is just dragging. I wanted it to be done right now. I really wanted it to be done last month, but when you don't really know what you're doing, like myself, and you don't have that much time, you don't have a garage. You see where I'm at. I'm in my parents' driveway. I don't have a garage. I work second shift. I'm getting ready to go to work right now. So yeah, if I had a garage or a shop that I had access to 24 hours a day, as soon as I got off work at 11:30, I'd be over there probably until 5 in the morning. I would get so much done. Because when you work that shift, you're wide awake at night and tired all day before work. And that's how I am right now. I didn't even want to make this video, but I got to get something out. It's almost been 2 weeks since the last video. Like I said, if you could just leave a like, leave a comment, share it. Tell me what you like on the video. Tell me what you don't like. Tell me what you want to see more of, maybe. Tell me what you're tired of seeing, or you're tired of the updates, or or what. I mean, I don't care what you say. It's all feedback and it all helps me to grow. That's the goal. I want to grow. Thanks for checking me out. I'll see you on the next video. Have a good day.